If you want to win some free PSN or Xbox gift cards, all you gotta do is be subscribed to my channel, drop a like on this video, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to turn on notifications. Also, Call of Duty points are in Infinite Warfare and Black Ops 3. If you want to get some free Call of Duty points, click that link down in the description, install the app, and start earning yourself some points today. Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin, and welcome back to another Call of Duty video. Today is officially my first video on the new Call of Duty game. The beta is now out for World War II. Of course, this ended up releasing earlier yesterday, which I'll talk about a little bit, but if you guys could, smack a like, boys. This should be an awesome year. I'm really excited for the first video, 2,000 likes. Let's get a good start, boys. Smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and let's go. So, this beta was supposed to come out this morning, Friday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific. However, it ended up coming out a day early for no particular reason, and that's something that they kind of always do, which is usually kind of crazy. But basically, this was my first game on the new game. This was from yesterday morning, my first game on, of course, and I did pretty good for my first game, so I decided why not show that, why not talk about it and talk about my thoughts. So I was playing with a few of my buddies here on the map Gibraltar, using the grease gun with the airborne. Of course, I didn't really have anything unlocked. I was didn't really know much about the map. So this was me just playing it naturally. You'll see I camp a little bit in the second round, but that's because I didn't really know the map. And boys, we're not on jetpacks anymore. We're back to boots on the ground, slower paced gameplay, which is good and bad in certain ways. So this came out yesterday. I was playing it. I didn't upload a video yesterday. I just wanted to take the time to play the game, find out the best guns, find out everything. So when I did make a video, I had some good stuff to say for you guys, because I really do care about Call of Duty and of course how Call of Duty does. So I've been playing this game. I'm max level. I hit max level yesterday. I've been max level for a while. Right now the maximum level is 20, which is kind of low. However, I think they're going to be raising that. Usually how betas go in the past is they raise the level cap. They maybe let you use a few more perks, a few more guns, and maybe even some more maps as the game goes along, as the beta goes along. So we have this weekend, and then we also have next weekend on the PS4. And I'm obviously max level right now, 20. I'm guessing they're going to raise it up tomorrow, probably to 28. But that's all nonsense. Let's talk about this game. Let's talk about how this game plays and how it feels and all that sort of stuff. So this is Boots on the Ground. This game is a real Boots on the Ground game. It plays, from what I've played, which is 2 days of it, like BO2 and like BO1. That's what I would say it plays like. How it looks is it definitely looks like AW, as in it has the Sledgehammer Games sort of colors, hues, saturation, everything looks like that. And that's what I would say about it. I think the game looks absolutely beautiful. Right now, we only have 3 maps in the game. The first one will be Gibraltar. That is this map, which I think most of us will probably agree this is the best map. In my opinion, this map is flippin' awesome. This is kind of like back on the Black Ops 3 beta, we had Combine, and everyone just wanted to get Combine. I feel like that's how it is with this game. Everyone wants Gibraltar. Of course, maybe if you're a shotgun player, you'll like the other map, or a sniper. But personally, I think this map is awesome. I think it's this game's Combine, but there are some problems with this map. The main one being that I love this map because it's 3 lanes, there's a bunch of flank routes, but you spawn so far back when you die, it's really annoying having to run back into combat, and that's one problem I would say about this map. But this is your traditional Call of Duty. Head glitches, choke points, spawn traps, boots on the ground. This is what people have been asking for. And it's going to be really interesting to see how people receive this game. I've already seen some people complaining that it's a bit too slow paced, which I agree with. Now, the main problem is, well, let's talk a bit about the other maps. The other one's Point Du Hoc, which is the one with the trenches. I don't really like that one as much. I find that one is just sort of, there's too many ways to look. I don't really like that map. And the other one is the forest, Aberdeen's Forest or whatever. That map is also fairly good. A good mid-sized one. Kind of reminds me of Whiteout from Ghost, but a bit smaller. I think these maps will play amazing on Ground War. And I hope that when the game comes out, there's a lot more maps. So this game, first of all, it plays like BO2, BO1, some of my favorite CODs. It plays very good, and it's very fun to play. Now, some of the problems that this game has, I'll talk about here. And I love the game. I've been playing it like non-stop pretty much. I do really like this game. The first thing is, they made it 50 points per kill. And this is my first game ever here. So you'll see me, testing around some stuff. Like I said, this is literally the first game, level 1. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I still managed to pull out like 40 plus kills. So it was a pretty good gameplay, I thought, in my opinion. But 50 points per kill in domination. What the heck were they thinking for that? That's just absolutely ridiculous. If you guys don't know, usually it's been 100 points a kill in domination in the past. Now it's 50, which means to get a UAV or whatever it's called in this game, recon plane, is 10 damn kills if you don't play the objective. Ridiculous. UAV should not be 10 kills. That's absolutely ridiculous, and I think that that's what slows down the gameplay a bit too much, is that, number one, it's way too hard to get kill streaks, especially in domination, because that's completely messed up. It should be 100 points per kill. 50 is just unbelievable. I remember they made it 75 in BO2 for a bit, and everyone went nuts, so I don't know what they were thinking making it 50. Way too low. Second of all, the kill streaks don't really do much, and I know it's just a beta that, of course, UAV is a very strong kill streak, but then the other kill streaks here don't really get you that many kills, but of course, it's just the beta. They're going to give you kill streaks like this, so I think this game, if it does have very strong kill streaks, like I hope there's some dogs, some sort of choppers, chopper gunners, stuff like that, then it could be very, very good. But I want it to be where, like, a Call of Duty, I find that a good game in this right now is like 45 kills or something like that. It's like a really good domination because of the kill streaks being so hard to get and not really doing too much, even when you are able to get the biggest kill streak. Like, what we have right now is UAV, then a glide bomb, which is essentially a Predator missile. It does have a cool animation, but it's basically a Predator missile from, like, MW2. And the next one is going to be the Bombarder or whatever, which is pretty good. It's kind of like a bombing thing. However, it's so hard to place. It's not like a Hellstorm or whatever where you get to place in 3 different spots. You place this one down in one spot. It goes for quite a while, so I think it's good for, like, cutting off objectives. And there's also a kill streak called the Molotov, which gives you, like, 2 fire grenades for 300 points. And those are insane at cutting off, like, B-flag or a hard point. Like, this game is built around... It's going to be really interesting for competitive, I think, because those kill streaks are going to be so damn good at cutting people off of objectives in competitive. I think that's what they were kind of making this game for and those maps for. But of course, they need those public match destruction, like a game like Black Ops 2. Awesome for competitive. Awesome maps, awesome kill streaks. Same stuff. Worked insane kill streaks for public matches, insane maps for public matches. I'm hoping that's what this game comes down to. Now, as far as the gameplay, it's all fairly good, fairly quick to kill. The guns have a bit of recoil. Usually comes down to skill, jump shot, drop shot, and all that stuff. You can outskill the enemies. In the second half of this Dom, I was sort of just camping. I didn't really know the map. It's my first game, guys. Give me a break here. Honestly, I just camped this doorway the whole time, and that's sort of how people play now. I mean, that's boots on the ground Call of Duty, and you know, don't get mad at me in the comments. You guys know me. You guys know I'm not a camper. This was just me trying to learn the map and trying to learn how the spawn systems work. It's kind of scary to rush when you don't know exactly how the spawns work. Now, another problem that I found, or it's not really a problem, but it's something that's kind of weird, is how the create a class setup works. Now, I hear a lot of YouTubers say, oh, don't be scared by the divisions. It works exactly like create a class. That's just not true. I mean, from what I'm seeing here, and I hope that when it comes out, you'll be able to pick some more basic trainings. We have about like 15 perks already, and that's only up to level 20. So if that continues, there will be, I mean, I don't think it's going to continue at that ratio, but if you think about it, there's going to be probably like 30 basic trainings, I'd say, at least, if there's DLC and all that sort of stuff, and you're only allowed to pick one. It's like, how can you pick one perk from other Call of Duties where we're used to playing with 3 perks, 4 perks, 5 perks, 6 perks? Now we can only pick one perk, and of course, that's with the basic training. You get to pick one basic training, and then you also get to pick the division. So, for the divisions, there's the Airborne and the Infantry. Those are the 2 best ones I've been rocking with lately, and I want to make a video on that and all that sort of stuff, so I don't really want to spoil here. Also, the gun I'm using, the Grease Gun, an awesome gun. If you're just starting out, you're just downloading this, use the Grease Gun to start. It's really good up until you unlock the STG or you unlock some other guns. This gun is awesome. Even when you do unlock other guns, this is one I have the most kills with for sure. Has a little bit of recoil, but it can melt the enemies. But what I'm trying to say here is that the created class is kind of interesting because you level up your division and it gives you things like it'll give you extra mags in your stock. It'll give you the stock attachment. It'll let you run a silencer on your gun, but then at the same time you don't really have that much customization. It's like you pick one of these 5 divisions and one more perk, and then of course you pick your gun and your attachments. But I'm going to stay positive, and when the game comes out, I think that they're going to, because I've seen different screenshots of how the menu was shown in like June, which was only like 2 months ago, and the menu was a lot different for the created class than it is now. So I'm thinking that maybe the kill streaks, the class setups, the points per kill, this issues will all be fixed by the time the game comes out. And if that happens, and the maps are awesome, and the kill streaks are awesome, because the guns are awesome in this game. The guns are already awesome. So if the maps and the kill streaks are great, this could be one of the best CODs we've seen. But of course, they need to fix issues. Now, a lot of people, I think putting the beta out, it kind of works for well and bad, because people like to get on them every time, and then everyone uses the excuse, it's just a beta, it's just a beta. Which in Black Ops 3, there was some huge problems in the beta, Infinite Warfare as well, and by the time those games came out, all those problems were fixed, especially in, one thing about Infinite Warfare beta, was that one was only 3 weeks before the game came out, and when the game came out, it was completely different. It was SMG dominated in the beta. When the game came out, it was AR dominated. Black Ops 3 beta, of course, was around this time, the end of August, start of September, so they had like 2 months to work on it. And with this one, Sledgehammer still has 2 months to work on it. So one thing about the beta is I think it's just for us to feel how the game plays, feel if we're rocking with the game, if we're rocking with some of the guns, and then hopefully when it comes out, they have you know, some great streaks, some great extra guns, some twists and turns, diamond camos, gold camos, stuff like that, because there's also no camos in this game, no supply drops, no headquarters. We're missing a lot of stuff. This is just a good test, and I like that they didn't spoil it all with the beta. Definitely props for that, because in Infinite Warfare I was kind of mad. They sort of spoiled it all. Anyway, if you guys made it to the end of the video, slap that like button. 2,000 likes would be awesome. Sub for a cookie and don't looky. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm out. Peace. Have a great night.